Umeme has been a very big player in the market. From the time Umeme listed in 2012, we've seen growth in terms of our turnover. We've seen Umeme impact the market by, on average, throughout the period. It's dominated trading turnover at an average of 53%. Last year alone, it was at 57% of the total market turnover. That was about 44 billion of the 77 billion traded. But this is exclusive of the secondary market offer of MTN. Just to bring things into perspective, that raised an extra 220 billion. So Umeme has been quite interesting in terms of its price. It's one of those counters that reacts to price majorly because from the point of listing, the company listed about 38.3% of its shares. Now the requirement to list on the exchange is 20%. Having listed 38, it created more liquidity on the exchange. Investors look at corporate governance and how an organization is run. And I think one of the key things that Umeme added value to the capital markets and the exchange was they carried out deliberate roadshows of presenting their performance, the activities they're undertaking, the milestones they needed to achieve within their concession. And that enabled them attract capital from different investors. But in addition, we saw that a lot of investors, and from across the world, we can talk about as far as Costa Rica. I think we saw investors South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. They liked the company because it was quite efficient in its operations. But most importantly, the management and board of Umeme actively promoted the company, its attractiveness to investors around the globe. And that promoted the Ugandan capital markets, because as investors came in, they opted to go into the bond market or invest in other companies when they had hit their targets to exit. So we must say that the influence on the capital markets was quite significant in exposing the Ugandan economy, but also this particular sector of energy and the Ugandan capital markets. For us who have tracked this company from the time it listed, we've really seen a consistent player who is out to grow and has performed well. So we've seen investors attracted to the company for that consistency in performance, and we've also seen its share price react accordingly. The highest price Umeme reached, I think it was about 692 shillings. It can show you from an IPO price of 275 shillings all the way to that. That was the sentiments of investors that this was a good performing company. All this results into shareholder value, but also growth in a sector.